I've gone over this moment in my mind 100 times, wondering if I should have just let it pass, left it unspoken, undone. But some things don't let you forget. Some moments imprint themselves into your body like a memory you never agreed to carry. The morning air was quiet, the kind of quiet that felt sacred. I stepped out onto the porch, coffee in both hands, the boards cool beneath my bare feet. The sun had just started to rise, casting soft gold across the lawn. A light breeze danced at the edge of warmth and chill, brushing the hem of my robe against my legs. I closed my eyes and took a breath, exhaling slowly as steam curled up from the mug, catching the light like a secret. It felt good, still, peaceful. Then the doorbell rang. It wasn't loud, but in the stillness, it cut through everything. I turned, heart skipping a little, and walked back to the door. When I opened it, he was already halfway down the steps, like he hadn't meant to be caught, but the sound had stopped him. He turned back, tall, a little disheveled in his uniform, like it didn't quite belong to him. He held a package like it could explain the reason he was here. His eyes flicked up to meet mine briefly, then dropped. I leaned in the doorway, warm mug in hand. "That for me?" I asked, nodding at the box. He stepped forward slowly, said it was urgent. I reached for it, and our fingers brushed, longer than necessary. He didn't move, just stood there, still, unreadable. The door behind me remained open, and I knew he noticed. His eyes rose again, just for a moment, uncertain, but holding something unspoken. "You look like that delivery surprised you," I said, my voice low, almost teasing. Then I turned and walked inside, coffee in one hand, box in the other. I didn't close the door. The floor creaked under my feet, the familiar weight of home settling in. Then I heard it, that soft sound, the door easing shut behind him. A quiet click, not loud but definite, final. I placed the box on the entry table, still holding my mug, and turned just enough to see him. He stood there like he wasn't sure what came next, watching, waiting. "You can just set it by the frame," I said, keeping my tone casual. He nodded slightly, stepping in farther, his movements slow, careful. He closed the door with a kind of tenderness, like even the smallest sound might shift something between us. I stepped aside, wordless, an invitation. He moved closer, hesitant, not like a stranger, but like someone afraid to want too much. He stopped in front of me, his fingers twitched, caught in the space between doing nothing and doing something. So I reached first. Our hands met, warm. His breath caught as I turned my palm beneath his and whispered, "It's okay. You don't need to be nervous." His fingers curled lightly around mine, uncertain, testing. He didn't pull, didn't press, just held, and I let him. The silence around. I turned to face him more fully. Our eyes met. Searching, unsure. I placed my hand beside his again, softly, silently, and something in him eased. He stepped closer, not touching, just nearer. His shoulder hovered beside mine, his lips parted slightly, as if he wanted to speak but couldn't. That pause, the one that holds you right at the edge of a decision, wrapped around us. My robe shifted slightly. I saw his gaze flick to the opening, then away. I nodded once, barely. His hand rose and brushed my arm, slow, tentative, reverent. I inhaled sharply and let it go, slowly. A breeze drifted from the hallway, nudging the fabric off my shoulder. He didn't flinch. His hand rested gently at my side. Present. "You're here now," I whispered. He nodded, his eyes never leaving mine. I guided his hand to where it felt right. My own rested lightly over his. Then I leaned in. Our lips met, not rushed, not eager, just quiet, certain, like we both understood the cost of rushing something that had already taken so long to unfold. I tasted a trace of coffee between us. His hands stayed light at my sides, holding, not gripping. When we pulled apart, I felt the shift between us, real, quiet. I stepped back, the hallway table catching me as I braced my palms behind me. He followed, slower now, steadier. His hands traced up my arms. The fabric whispered as it moved. Another kiss. Softer. My hand found his back, anchoring. He didn't push forward, he just stayed. Close, still, enough. I wrapped my arms around his neck, and he leaned into me. Quiet, solid. The table creaked beneath us as I shifted forward just enough to be held. There was no urgency, no plan, just this moment, this breath, this permission. I stayed there, still, and he didn't let go.